My name's Jeff Albright. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Advantage Orthopedic and Sports Medicine in Gresham, Oregon. I grew up in a small town in Michigan. It's in central Michigan. It's a little town called Marshall. I went to medical school at Dartmouth in New Hampshire. I'd already been there for 4 years for undergrad, and it was a great place to be, so I was very excited when I could stay there for another 4. I did my residency in Rochester, New York, which is just south of Lake Ontario, which was awesome because I could still go windsurfing while I was doing my orthopedic training. I did my fellowship in sports medicine at Tufts University in Boston, which is linked with the New England Medical Center. So I specialize in sports medicine and general orthopedics. Most of my caseload is total joint replacement, especially knees, and then I do a lot of knee arthroscopy, and about 50% of my practice is doing shoulder work. I treat all ages. We have children with fractures, probably as young as 4 or 5 years old, all the way up to people in their 90s or even 100. I was a ski racer all through my childhood, and I realized early on that maybe I wasn't going to be as good as I wanted to be, so I was trying to figure out a way to stay involved. I knew that a lot of ski racers were injured, and I was interested in science, so just sort of that my interest in what was happening to them and wanting to understand how they were being fixed and rebuilt just really led me into orthopedics and sports medicine. I think there are really 2 goals. One is to understand the individual's needs, to try to get to know them as a person so you know what their goals are. And then I think surgically the goal is, doing your best. And then for me as a technician, it's like sports. It's the process of self-improvement and just always trying to do a better job each time. The thing I like most about working at Advantage is definitely the people. We have a fantastic team. I think all through the organization, from the person you meet when you walk into the door to the people who are helping me in the back office, the people who are working in the front office, it's just a great team and there's a lot of cohesion. Oregon's the best. I was very destination oriented when I chose this job. I moved to Hood River, Oregon immediately after college, and I spent 4 summers in Hood River during medical school. I just figured out ways to get out here. I did my fellowship in Boston and I'd done my residency in upstate New York, so I couldn't wait to get back out west. And once I had the opportunity to look for my final job, we really looked only at Portland. Well, my family, we've been involved in having surf camps for kids over the years. It started out when my children were young, and Advantage was nice in helping sponsor that. So each summer we've tried to get 10 or 12 new kids surfing on the Oregon coast so they can enjoy our natural resources. I'm very involved in ski racing. My kids have all gone through the programs, and I've done a lot of volunteer time through our team and then working with other things on the mountain. And then I've also worked at the emergency clinic up at Mount Hood Meadows for the last 22 years. I have 3 daughters. One's in college, 2 are in high school. They're all ski racers. They're very active in sports and they keep us busy. I've been a lifelong windsurfer and skier, so those are the 2 things that really brought me here. More recently, I've started wing foiling, which is really fun. Mountain biking is great in this area, so I try to do that as much as I can in the off seasons. Surfing quite a bit. I spend a lot of time on the coast, which doesn't leave a lot of time for other things.